emptiness, Buddha also presents the teaching on the subjective element of the clear light state of mind, thus gradually pointing. And so from the understanding of the highest yoga tantra, when the mind, becomes more profound, subtler, and at the very subtle point, the conceptualization, including the thought processes and the afflictions, come to an end. And once all these grosser levels of consciousness have come to an end, then only the essential nature of mind remains present. And in that state, there is no room for afflictions. So it is in this way the third subjective wisdom aspect of the emptiness teaching.
Go ahead. That the name is and the Sangha is shown now. Now, Sangha is shown now. That Chigu Desu, Nangyu Desu is true to send it. Young and Choju, Nenjo Lami using to shit chow in there. So they Nangyu Desu sending it to you. Young Pame using it to you. That was the Lami that you did. That one thing. Because Lam Nagaro, so they do that tail, so they most of the Chevy. That tea, Monola, Mola, any good to hear me. Take a little number. Any near the Shiniko. The little with that Shini dog, Lotini, Dushishani, any Dini Dushishani, and a Toburia. Rashimel, any Shila Namaria, Shaka, Junju, was shy, Tada, and very Jikwane, Setini, Shina Namar Shaka, some honey. The little with that. You do only a good to Mintavi already in a so they took Jichu with the good Suguni with the Moyen Michichi. The Hong sometimes stop. Tell us something in this. You do what I could do, Tanya, something in this. So that did it. Just a colossum de so. Then a colotame Second, in the Gavso. And then there's a trouble, and it told you the university says, the legend, the legend said the natural game, the said the Nick was shut actually. The legend loves you ever ends out, Sangakam, and it so so. Don't even want to sleep. So that very cabbage sword, Kundaru Chigi, but in the blood Tobuchilia, like I am in any lead cheated in the hot honey of the Saruchim of Maris. Menea Pale, but Lumnea, Salimbe, and Mea Toro Chiche, or any velocity. Diana, under the that thing is when I say, any color. Rashimeva, you Rashimeva, the Jigsaw. Today, I'll call it holiday usually as a Jigsaw. Tini Shirishana Tane, Samsung giving in the issue. Today, I said, Tashi and Soju said.
So this, particularly the teachings on the subjective aspect or subjective dimension of the clear light mind really points towards the teachings of Vajrayana classifications. In some cases, Vajrayana categorized and classifying the Vajrayana teachings is that of 4 classes, with the highest yoga tantra recognized as the ultimate stage of that of of Vajrayana teachings. So what is common and central to all the Vajrayana teachings is a unique. Now the question is, how do we do this? And in actual practice, how this is done is the meditator first reflecting upon the emptiness of one's mind, and once one have gained a realization or understanding of that emptiness of one's mind, then one takes that realization of emptiness as the basis and then imagines that mind arising in the form of a meditation deity, taking the form of meditation deity. So what you have here is a combination of a deity visualization with a background of realization of emptiness of the mind. So, and in this way, a unification is brought about where the emptiness of the mind becomes the key teaching of the perfection of wisdom teachings, the second turning, and the arising of that mind in the form of a meditation deity represents the key teaching of the third turning, where there is the subjective dimension of the clear light. So in this way, the two main teachings of the second turning, the third turning, the object emptiness and the subject clear light, are brought together within a single meditation practice. So this in the lower tantra, this is referred to as the union of the profound emptiness and clear awareness of the deity, the union of profound and clarity. So, and in this way, when one reaches the understanding of Vajrayana according to the highest yoga tantra, then one understands this union of method and wisdom in terms of the subtlest level of consciousness, the relationship between these various teachings and the procedure that I've just outlined, then we can see the interconnection between the various teachings of the Buddha. So the Tibetan master Kongdang Rinpoche actually compared this to someone trying to cross a mountain. So when you climb this mountain, you cannot climb right from the top. And the mountain itself doesn't just shoot up from the base straight up vertically. It tends to go rather gently, and then gradually the elevation gets higher and higher and higher. So the analogy here is that in the first turning of the wheel of Dharma, Buddha teaches the principles of the Four Noble Truths, which lays the foundation. So that's the base. And then in the second turning, Buddha teaches the teachings of emptiness, which then is the next stage. And then in the third turning, Buddha then presents the subjective dimension of the clear light mind, which then lays the foundation for the Vajrayana teachings, ultimately culminating in the summit, which is the highest yoga tantra, where the key realization is the cultivation of emptiness, within the state of fundamental innate mind of clear light. So when you understand in these terms, then you see the big picture. So you can see it from the big angle.
Tati shirabu chasune bidu, di chawlu la chene. Da tabi chane, kajin duberi bisa. Tati shirabu chawki, da churlu nam jiki shirabu ta di da mazore. Dinditi, yako bazu chane yawwa. Kon bazu chane yawwa yawwa bazu chane simshu shukure, bazu chane simshu yawwa, bazu chane dubakare. Tati di yuzane, tan dumberi di tabi yawwa. Chane, da jibu chane son, don tabi son chane shi. Tati di son yawwa. Midani ko don tabi shi. Tan digi di barsa chuni dala la son na shi re. Midani wata dunya komya di res. Minji res. Chalam mwe di